Let's be real. Life happens. Kids spill. Pets shed. And accidents are inevitable. Find a sofa that can keep up at washablesofas.com. Starting at just $699, our sofas are fully machine washable inside and out, so you can say goodbye to stains and hello to worry-free living. Made with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics, they're kid-proof, pet-friendly, and built for everyday life. Plus, changeable fabric covers let you refresh your sofa whenever you want. Need flexibility? Our modular design lets you rearrange your sofa anytime to fit your space, whether it's a growing family room or a cozy apartment. Plus, they're earth-friendly and trusted by over 200,000 happy customers. It's time to upgrade to a stress-free, mess-proof sofa. Visit washablesofas.com today and save. That's washablesofas.com. Offers are subject to change, and certain restrictions may apply.
This is the JB and Sandy Show podcast. You can listen live every morning on 103.1 in Austin, or stream the show on the iHeartRadio app.
Hi. So did
my
I.
old car wash went away. I used to go to Genie on South Lamar. You probably remember that was there forever. It is now condos or whatever.
Oh.
And I didn't have a go-to unlimited car wash deal because I'll take my car, my wife's car every week.
Yeah, I signed up for it too because there's a newer one and it's very convenient, really convenient for me. So it's like, yeah, I'll do that. So I was like, oh, great, it rained. I can take my car and get it washed again tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. The kid that signed me up, he was like, yeah, you can bring it more than once a day. We don't keep track. He goes, I got one guy last month, he came 40 times, washed his car 40
Probably an Uber
times.
driver.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've met a couple Uber drivers that are like, oh, yeah, because they go every day. It's part of the routine.
That's a business that I thought about it. I was like, how do you make any money at that business? I just like do the math. Let's say you spend let's say $20 for a car wash. How many can you get through in an hour? You know what I mean? Just doing the math. It's like, it seems like it'd be tough to make money at it.
Oh,
I don't know.
It's money laundering for your meth business.
Oh,
Sandy, you didn't know that?
Oh, I should have thought of that.
Did you not watch Breaking Bad?
Oh, that's right. They did. You know what? I was actually thinking about rewatching Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that's why they bought a car wash was to launder the money.
Yeah,
that's right.
I've tried 3 times to watch Breaking Bad. I can't get past, I think, the second episode or third episode. I don't know why. And everybody else loves it.
So good.
It started really slow. I remember.
I just remember it was slow and very brown. Everything was very brown. His clothes, the landscape, his house. I just remember, I don't know. I couldn't do it.
Have either of you watched, I know Tricia hasn't. JB, did you watch Mobland?
No.
With Tom Hardy and Pierce Brosnan. It was great, too. English Gangsters on Paramount is where that is. Tricia, let's talk about the feeling of rejection.
Oh, yeah.
Tricia ate one like dudes eat it all the time in their 20s and 30s.
I got shot down.
Yeah.
I got shot down by a friend. So we have some friends that we've known for a while. I also have a side hustle. I do interior design. So I have been working on their house since like March. We've been doing it in phases. Every other time I've been out there, neither one of them have been home because they travel a lot. But this past Friday, I did a big install and she happened to be home the whole time. So she kind of was in the room with me most of the time. We chatted it up. I was there for like 8 hours. So I left and I came home Friday night. And I just sent her a quick text and I was like, hey, just wanted to say I really enjoyed getting to chat with you today. So glad you were on vacation and were able to be there. Mm-hmm. Not a single response. She did not give me, I had a great time too. There was no, we should go out to dinner soon. There was no thumbs up. Nothing. Yeah. Completely ignoring me.
Maybe she is worried about you becoming that friend that, oh my gosh, I've opened up the can of worms. Everyone's got this friend. Like you haven't seen them, and then all of a sudden you hear from them and they want to talk or text every single day. I think girls, much bigger deal for girls than guys. Guys don't really have that problem, but maybe she's worried you're going to be that person. Or maybe she's like, does she not realize she's the hired help?
Stop. That is not what it is.
Could be, Trish.
Yeah, you were mingling with the boss a little bit too much, I think.
She was mingling with me just as much. But man, if this is what it's like to feel like a guy, to send out a text to a girl like, hey, great time, maybe we could get a bite to eat, and just be left on red, as they said now. Now it feels horrible.
Maybe she was hanging out with you the whole time just to make sure you didn't steal anything.
Stealing stuff. God, I don't know. I don't know. I feel now I'm all awkward and weird because I'm not quite done with the project. So now I feel like I need to keep it super business-like. Per our last text. You know what I mean? I feel like she's clearly taken me out of the friend zone.
Are you going to show up next time all butthurt? They're trying to chat you up, and they're like, oh, how you doing? You're like, okay.
I'm fine. I'm going to go do this now. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I'll be in the other room.
Should I text her husband and go, dude, have your wife respond to Tricia? She's all butthurt about it.
Absolutely not. And I went back and I was like, it's sent. It definitely sent. There is definitely no reply.
Oh, sorry, Trish.
I know.
It's kind of sad, really.
I thought I was a good friend.
Just doesn't want to be your friend. At our age, who needs more friends? JB, you actively looking for more friends?
No.
She's an existing friend.
She's been a friend for a long time.
Yes,
she has. I'll give you that. She definitely has. Coming up on the show today, right around 7:25 or so, you got to be here because if you've listened to the show for any period of time at all, for over 15 years, I've been calling it the Wussification of America. That just dudes have just been wussified and wussified and wussified. And now there is a new term that's out there, and women are tired of it. They're tired of the wussification of men. We're going to tell you all about that. It's interesting. You guys will have a lot to say about this. All right. So that's coming up about 7:25, 7:30. Tricia's got the story we love coming up next. What do you have?
All right, this is a random topic, but we're going to talk about all the roundabouts that are popping up in Austin at intersections that used to be four-way stops. I thought that they were just kind of, because they were prettier, nicer, you could landscape in the middle of the circle. That's not what it is. I had no idea that roundabouts were as important as they are.
This is the JB and Sandy Show on Austin's 80s station 103.1.
Tricia, you got to really show your talents here in making roundabouts interesting for our listeners. I mean, the goal here is to get them to listen. I don't know if roundabouts is the best decision for a story.
I know, but we've talked about. I basically report the things that I think are interesting. I just kind of hope everybody else likes it too. But I'm a fan of a roundabout, and I didn't know how strategic they are. Are you guys interested?
We'll get to it in just a second. Hey, that's what we're doing, so you better make it interesting, all right? Okay. Don't forget to give us a follow on TikTok and Instagram at JBSandyATX. And, of course, you can always get the podcast version of the show every day on the iHeartRadio app. Just search JB and Sandy.
The stories we love.
Live from the Lester Holt studio, here's Tricia DeLisha.
All right, so I did not notice this. I've noticed a few roundabouts in Austin, but it turns out that Austin is turning a lot of their intersections into roundabouts, getting rid of four-way stops, and it's all part of a safety strategy. They have already built 47 roundabouts in and around Austin. The most recent one was at Pleasant Valley Road and Terry Road, not out there very often. And there's a new one kind of in your area, JB, at Bluebonnet Lane in Del Curto, over in that area.
South Lamar-ish.
Evergreen Avenue in West Mary. They're putting them in. There's going to be 50 total by the end of, I believe, September. The reason they're doing this, I thought it was just an aesthetics thing. They just look nice. You can landscape them. They are totally for safety reasons. They cut off conflict points, which means areas of where you could have either a car accident or interact with a pedestrian, by 75%.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yes. I had no idea. And that's assuming that people know how roundabout works, because I see a lot of people who just have no idea that they're supposed to yield to the people who are already in the circle, just kind of fly in there. But yeah, they, instead of people having to stop and turn right and turn left and look for pedestrians and other cars who aren't stopping or going incorrectly, it cuts down on accidents by 75%. The only problem with this is that it takes about, $1.3 million per roundabout.
Really?
a little bit of a
Put
problem.
it in. Oh, wow.
Plan it and put it in.
Yeah, there's kind of a new one in my daughter's neighborhood in Rosedale. There's some in Bolden that they put in a while ago.
Yeah. There's almost 50.
Interesting.
Compared the $1.3 million for a roundabout compared to a 4-way intersection, that's like $500,000.
So let me ask you this. They're putting these into bigger intersections. You see them a lot going through neighborhoods and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But now these are more traveled intersections, bigger thoroughfares than just neighborhoods.
Right. One of the biggest safety points, and I did not even think about this, but it makes sense, is it completely eliminates T-bones or head-on accidents because all the cars are going in the same direction. If you're going to have an accident, you're going to hit on the side. But nope, there are no more T-bones or head-on collisions in the roundabouts. Thought that was pretty cool. Am I dorky for liking the roundabout? I love it. I love a good roundabout.
When you think of it's a very European thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Fancy.
And I just remember my wife and I driving around Switzerland and, and the voice dictation on the mapping would be like, take the third left at the roundabout.
Yeah.
And so we weren't used to roundabouts. So we'd pull into the roundabouts and both count out loud. 1, 2, 3. This one, take that one.
Turn right.
It became a running joke of us just counting it out. It's like,
Yeah.
we're just such morons.
The first time I saw one was in Ireland when I went on a girls' trip. This was like in 2000. And I was driving, and you're on the left side of the road in Ireland, and we came up to one, and I had no idea what to do, so I just stopped. And the guy behind me went nuts because, it's a yield, not a stop. Mm-hmm. So you got to get used to it. You got to figure it out.
By the way, I agree with you that the roundabout is a very, very European or English thing, but they were invented in the United States.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep, I looked it up. 1903 to 1907, the concept of a circular system emerged in the United States. The first true roundabout
Philly,
in the world.
maybe.
No, Columbus Circle, New York City.
What?
Is where it happened. It didn't take off. It just did not take off, but it did take off in the UK in the mid 1920s, and then they kept building them, and then now here we are, and 100 years later, and America's now getting hip to the roundabout. Huh.
Yeah. They feel fancy to me. I'm like, ooh, it must be in a nice neighborhood with all these roundabouts.
And they do look a lot nicer than,
Yeah.
Just aesthetically, and it slows you down. But man, it's tough. I drive a big old Tundra.
Yeah.
It barely fits around some of those roundabouts. There's a lot of big trucks that just roll right through it, just right over the top.
Yeah.
The thing to remember in them is that there's somebody, you yield to the person already in the roundabout, right? Mm-hmm. And make sure they're turning.
And if nobody's in the roundabout, you don't have to stop. You can just zoom right in and zoom right out. Even if nobody's in their circle, I see people come to that yield sign and stop just to look.
All right. So that's the story we love. Stick around, because forever I've been talking about the wussification of America, in particular, the wussification of men and young men. And now women are tired of it, and they've got a word for it. And I think you guys are going to have a lot to say about this. Stick around. It's coming up on Austin's 80 station, 103.1. Hey, it's Sandy. And one of the best parts of my job is being able to tell you guys about good things. And one of the great things that I like to tell you about is Scott and Stacy Feller and their team at Kangaroo. Scott and Stacy, they're my friends. They're our neighbors. And you can find them at 1317 Sandbass Road in Round Rock. They've been there for years. In fact, Kangaroo has been serving Central Texas families for more than 2.5 decades. They're super professional. They do great work, and they stand behind everything they do. If you think about it, we're pretty fortunate to have such a great choice in a local roofer. That's not something that happens everywhere, but thanks to Kangaroo, we enjoy that choice right here in Central Texas. And with all the things that Texas weather throws our way, that peace of mind really means a lot. So give my friends at Kangaroo a call. They'll really hop to it. Find them online at callkangaroo.com. Kangaroo will do you right. Again, find them online at callkangaroo.com.
Well, that's it. Do us a solid and copy and paste the link to this episode and send it to a friend or two. Thanks for listening.
There's nothing like sinking into luxury. At WashableSofas.com, you'll find the Anabay sofa, which combines ultimate comfort and design at an affordable price. And get this, it's the only sofa that's fully machine washable from top to bottom, starting at only $699. The stain-resistant performance fabric slipcovers and cloud-like frame duvet can go straight into your wash. Perfect for anyone with kids, pets, or anyone who loves an easy-to-clean, spotless sofa. With a modular design and changeable slipcovers, you can customize your sofa to fit any space and style. Whether you need a single chair, love seat, or a luxuriously large sectional, Anabay has you covered. Visit washablesofas.com to upgrade your home. Right now, you can shop up to 60% off store-wide with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Shop now at washablesofas.com. Add a little to your life. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.